Alright everybody, here we are, we're back, me, Interconic, Tratuga Interconic, we're here with another episode of the Monkey Cast, hooray!
But first, we need to apologize. It's been a few weeks since our last Monkey Cast. Turtle got sick, I fell asleep a few times during the recording sessions, but now we're here, alright?
We're back and we're ready for action.
Better than ever.
Better than ever. Here we go guys. So, first thing we're going to be talking about, Drake, is how the youth spend their money. Here we go. Drake, what do you have to say about that?
Well, whenever you talk about the youth, we're talking about Gen Z, millennials. I know the boomers are spending their money. They're old now. They're retired. Ain't got nothing to do. I'll tell you, every time I go to Wendy's, there's just a whole bunch of boomers.
And hey, all I see is with their backs. Thinking they're the Tom Cruise and the Maverick.
And they're, what's they called? The Corvettes. The Corvettes. Everyone knows the Corvettes is the boomer retirement car.
It is. Everybody knows about it every single time. Every day I drive I commute to college. I always see a viejita. If you don't know what that means, it's an old person. A viejita on a Corvette. And there he goes, going 80 miles per hour, thinking he's gonna, I don't know.
These old people, they don't have the reactions of us young people. They shouldn't be driving such fast cars. They're gonna get hurt.
I'm surprised the police don't stop them.
And
every time they're on me. But they'll never get the vajitas. Never.
Yeah. Well, anyways, Gen Z and millennials, those are the people that we're talking about. They're going to spend the money, okay? In America, they spend a lot of money in America, okay?
Big
the
money.
household spending by this group of people hit about $2.7 trillion in 2021. $1 trillion.
It's crazy.
$2.7 trillion. Ain't nobody saving their money.
Nobody.
Oh, no. Attention economy is what we're in right now. So right now, if you're watching this, we got your attention. And we're making some economy out of that.
We are. Well, we're not really, because we're poor. We don't monetize
this. We don't monetize this. But it's an attention economy, so clearly we don't get enough attention.
We don't. We're doing this for free. We're doing this for the people.
You can literally right now watch this podcast for free. All right?
Yes. We're not. Of course, one of the big things I want to talk about this is that, the youth spend their money on online sites, social media sites. It's really big on Instagram. Of course, everybody on TikTok now. There's a lot of brands that are new, and the youth also just be like, you know what? I like that on TikTok. Oh, I see that the celebrity likes it too. Okay, I'm gonna just buy it. And that's a big thing, I guess, for parents as well. If any parents watching, your kid, they take a lot of money from you. You might be like, oh no, they don't.
My child would never do that. Johnny's Christian. He would never.
Johnny would never do that. But guess what? At the end of the week, I know that, hey, that wallet or that bank account is going to go down.
Oh, no.
It's okay, though. I guess
Gen Z. These Gen Z Americans want their groceries delivered within an hour. Can you believe that? A study by Salesforce, a credible software company, is saying the Gen Z, hey, I'm not going to Walmart. You really think I'm going to go to Walmart and hand pick my own groceries? No, you're coming to my house and I want it done in an hour.
Them Gen Z, they're really specific on how they want their food and their groceries. It's gonna be the tough world that we're gonna be living in the next couple of years. That people don't even want to go to the grocery store to buy their food.
I'll tell you right now, I'll be going to that grocery store. I'll be buying my Hershey chocolate cream chocolate.
They're gonna be like those fat guys.
White chocolate.
They're gonna be like those fat guys, those fat people in
the
Wally. Yeah,
they're gonna be Wally.
They can't get
They're gonna use Chat GPT. What's the best groceries to buy this week, Chat GPT? What's the cheapest?
Hey, that's if the AI don't kill them first.
The AI, that's
Wally could kill all of them. That boy be zooming. Wally could kill all of them in an instant. Luckily, he was on their side.
Oh no, Wally!
I'm telling you right now. Hey, those Wallies, if the new ones that come out, they're not gonna be like that. They're gonna care about themselves.
I don't know. Hey, someone needs to create Wally AIs. Please save America. Please save the Earth, but don't let the humans destroy. Yeah, but don't kill humans. Your AI, you should be able to figure that out.
Wait, well, I hope they do something like that.
Now, talking about spending the money and food prices are rising. Now I know you're not living under a rock or robbing people. I hope not. But you should also know that if you're robbing people, they have less money because they're spending it more on food. The food prices are rising.
Skyrocketing.
Skyrocketing. I've heard. Okay, this might be a little controversial here. I didn't say this, but a little birdie told me that there's people going around blowing up food productions all over the place in America. If you look up a website, I'm not gonna tell you the website. I don't know how YouTube monetizes this or how they what's it, surveillance it. That's how they surveillance it. But
they monitor it.
There is records online where you can find out of food plants, turkey plants, farms. They're getting destroyed. They're being burnt up. We're losing food. The price is just going up because of that, and for other reasons because of the Ukraine war. In fact,
the Ukraine war is the bread basket. They get a lot of bread.
They got a lot of bread.
But right now they're getting into war, so
right now the food that's been increasing in price right now that I got here on this sheet is bread, cereal, and eggs.
And of course, there's also many other types of food as well. I know some meat as well. Specific meats are getting up there.
Sirloin.
Well, I don't know about sirloin, but I know it was in Spanish it's called lengua.
Lengua.
Tongue of cow.
Cow tongue.
Yeah, cow tongue. And that thing you cannot find that in any restaurant. You go in there, we're not serving it.
Dude, I love cow tongue.
It's good.
Oh, I'm so sad that they don't make it no more.
I
need to start growing my own cows.
They don't bring no profit off of it, so they're just like, you know what? Why would I do that?
Well, the food supply chain was disrupted due to the pandemic, so that is a major factor that we have to take into account here. The bread basket, like you mentioned, from Ukraine, it's been affected because of this war that's going on by the Russians.
Yes.
The Russians,
they don't care.
They don't care. I did just a little bit off, a little bit on topic. I was watching Sam and Kobe on YouTube. Sam and Kobe, and I saw them go to Ukraine, and they got catacombs down there. I think they got some catacombs. Persian. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but they go visit these catacombs. And that's what people were going to hide while the Nazis were invading.
Oh. So it's like, what is that, underground caves?
Yeah, like it's basically underground caves where people would go and hide. And sometimes I think there's a burial. And in that show, they showed satanic bases where people would go down there and do satanic rituals. So maybe that's what Putin was talking about. He was going to go down there and clear those. But let's be honest here. He's not going down there.
He ain't going down there. You know what he wants.
I don't even think he's sending anyone. The people that are down there are part of the Ukrainians trying to kill people. But it has been known that people do get lost down there. But who knows what's going on in Ukraine? I don't got eyes over there. You got any eyes over there, Tortuga?
Well, I definitely don't, and I definitely don't trust the sources that are coming out, especially with the Chinese balloon that just came on top of our head.
Hey, speaking of, right here at the Monkey Cast studio, we heard
the shot.
Bam, bam. And I'm like, what is going on?
I thought it was the earthquake from Turkey.
For a minute there, I thought it was in Ukraine. What's going on?
Yeah, I thought it was in
I went
World War
outside,
II.
didn't see nothing. Next thing you know,
bang.
I'm looking at social media. They're shooting down balloons right over my house.
Yeah, and I don't know how Biden didn't react quick enough.
I also heard that other presidents got Chinese balloons over, but they didn't shoot it down. Have you also heard that Biden now has ties to his son Hunter Biden about some
what now,
I don't know.
What now?
Something's going on here. I think they're trying to put him in jail.
Who, his son?
Not his son, but the people who are investigating him. They say they have ties with the documents. Some kind of documents are going on. I'm not much into the political, but I know by Biden, it ain't looking pretty for Biden.
It ain't.
It ain't looking pretty for Biden.
But I heard this source that those Chinese balloons they were going all around the United States when Trump was in presidency.
Was that true? Is that true?
That's what I heard on an article. I can fact check it right now.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it was on, I don't know if it was on CNN, but I saw an article about this, that when Trump was in presidency, those things were, left, right, center. Nobody knew what was going on.
Well, at the time...
It says right here, Chinese surveillance balloons flew over the continent at least 3 times during the Trump years.
3 times?
Right here.
Oh,
is this a credible source, though? Let me see. Well, yeah, but Drake, stay woke. You like Donald Trump so much.
He's a trumpet.
He's a trumpet, but apparently the trumpet can't react either.
Well, who knows? But Joe Biden said he didn't like the balloon, and he blew it up. I don't even know what's going on in China, but I heard they're not doing so good over there.
Yeah, I mean,
no cappy.
No cappy. I'm looking up the credibility, but let me see. Yeah, it's a pretty credible source. It's not biased. Overall, it's a reliable source.
So what do you think? Was this a wrong choice to blow up the Chinese balloon? Or do you think this was the correct choice to do?
Right
to
now,
blow up
I
the
saw
Chinese
that the
balloon?
Biden administration they were like sending out enemies. I don't know if it was like some you know how he did the speech or whatever. I don't know half the things he says. I'll tell you right now, he just be like hula 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 hula. That's all I hear. But what I got out of that with the hula hulas is that he said that he don't like Russia, that he don't like China after the Chinese Chinese balloon.
he ain't really holding back no
He
more.
ain't holding back anymore. But I'm telling you, China is friends with Russia, and they got some arsenal behind them. And poor Biden can't even react to shoot a drone before it even gets to the U.S.
That is true, but
I don't like how things are looking.
I don't like how things are looking either. It's getting dangerous. There's a lot of violence going around. Outside the studio, I'm hearing explosion missiles going off.
Terrible.
I'm pretty sure I even saw an article that someone in North Myrtle Beach robbed the equipment of the military that's trying to get the balloon back.
Yeah.
He robbed it, brother.
I'm not surprised. These people out here. You will never be surprised what these people do, especially in Dirty Myrtle.
Dirty Myrtle? Hey, not that long ago either. Dirty Myrtle, they just caught another person, some 21-year-old David Borak. Look it up. David Borak was running away from a high-speed chase from the police on Highway 31. And then he crashes into a lifeguard stand, runs over to a hotel. I crashed into a lifeguard stand. Call 911. As soon as the lady turns around to call 911, he's running out the door and the police are chasing him.
Yeah, this guy went 135 miles per hour. Crashed into a lifeguard stand. That's in North Myrtle. Yeah, in North Myrtle as well, there was a Navy activity. The Navy had like a big ship. Did you hear about it?
Did you not know?
No, you don't know? Yeah, it went on Cherry Grove. And I think they were picking up like the material from the balloon.
Oh.
And they were all over there, and the people were taking pictures of them. And it was like a Navy water aircraft, like a kind of like a
carrier.
A carrier. It was like a carrier.
Okay.
But it wasn't that big. It was just small. But it just used for
it
transferring material, guns, weapons.
All right.
It's pretty good fact.
Let's just say over here in the East Coast, things are getting a little bit aggressive. All right, the people don't know what to do. They think it's anarchy. They're going around doing high-speed chases, robbing the military.
He went to Coastal Carolina University. Allegedly found 4 student IDs, 2 from Coastal.
4?
2, yeah, 2 for Hurry County Technical College. Anybody go to Hurry? Hey, local news for you guys. Hey, stay woke. These people out here want to kill each other. 21-year-old. It was a 21-year-old. Great facts there, Drake. Great facts. We gotta warn the people about these people.
Yeah, hey, stay informed. Hey, if you want to stay informed and keep up with the articles, follow my Twitter at Draconic Action.
Follow at Draconic. Hey, he's been tweeting left and right.
See, that's where I get my news sources.
Drake, so tell me about Turkey.
Well, Turkey right now has had an earthquake, and I think Syria also has an earthquake. Something happened there. Let's just say it may or may not have been on the same day as the satanic ritual that was made in the Grammys.
The Grammys, yes. The Grammys.
Right now, they're just not hiding it from us anymore. They're doing satanic ritual. Before, they were in the caves trying to hide it. Now, they're just showing it on national television.
Hollywood's like, hey, this is my true form. They didn't care.
Before all the satanic Turkey attacks, all the earthquake attacks, we got to talk about the dictatorship that is going on in Turkey.
It's emerging. Right. It's about to happen, Drake.
Current president, Mr. Erdogan, correct me if I'm wrong, has shown promise at the beginning of the years around 2001 in the economic crisis. However, the fate of Turkey's democracy lies in the upcoming election in May.
Yes. I did do some research on this guy. He was really promising. He did great stuff for Turkey. But now he's on the verge of being a dictatorship.
Wait. You telling me he was doing good, and now he's like, I did so good, I'm just going to become a dictator?
Yes. He's on the verge of being his own thing. He bribes the judges. What else does he do? Let me see. He destroyed the peace of democracy. He threw opposing leaders in jail. So
why did he throw him in jail? Under what causes?
people, because they don't agree with his statements. They don't agree with what he wants to do. So they're like, you know what? Just go to jail. Andrew Tate on him.
They amputated him?
They Andrew Tated him. And that's it.
That's pretty sad to hear.
And of course, he also uses social media as propaganda over there. So if you're in Turkey, you just see on Instagram or social media, Facebook, oh, look, this is the best president in the world, Mr. Erdogan.
Erdogan.
He must be German, even though he's from Turkey.
Listen, all right.
Quick thoughts.
Earthquake is a major thing. It's going to affect the elections. I don't even know. Maybe he's just going to control the elections. But I'll tell you right now, the economy, even before the earthquake, has been going down.
It's bad.
And the inflation is going through the roof. There's poor living conditions in Turkey. And imagine now that there's an earthquake going on, houses, millions of people, not millions, thousands of people dying. How is this going to impact the economy? And how is Turkey going to move forward? And do you think the dictatorship now has a stronger hold on that country because of this earthquake?
I think it will, just because of the fact that the people were already down. The people were already left.
And then they got kicked down.
Then they got kicked down again. And the thing is, when you're in a country that's, I'd say it's developing. It's not a country like, I guess,
Mexico.
Even Mexico is down there. Mexico's struggling. Hey, we'll talk about Mexico with their new international coach. I have some strong words to say about him.
I was going to say this. I did hear that Rafa Marquez did reject coaching the 21 overall, the U21 players in Mexico.
They probably are.
He decided to stay with Barca.
Hey, I would too. I would never.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
That Mexican national team is in the mud.
I did hear from an Instagram post. Sorry, we're going a little off topic here. We're going into a Mexico transition.
Yeah.
Viva la selección. But
that sounds terrible.
I did hear that in the years 1990 to 2001, early 2000s, that Mexico was at its peak.
When?
From 1995 to 2000.
I wasn't even born then.
They played Brazil 8 times, and they won 6 of those 8 times. Lost crazy. 1.
No, they did. They beat them.
And that was their prime too. Ronaldinho. They had Ronaldo.
They had a great team.
And then, but you know who we had on lockdown?
Who?
Rafa Marquez. We had Rafa Marquez before he was old.
Better than all the legends.
Before he was old.
That's what back then we had actually a good team.
We had a solid defense. Literally, all we had was Rafa Marquez. Oh, we had Cuauhtémoc Blanco.
Yeah. Was Hugo Sanchez there? Hugo? I think he was a little bit before then.
He was a little bit before, I think. But maybe he was transitioning out.
I think Hernandez too was in the 90-something. El Matador, Luis Hernandez. He was also a great striker for Mexico. But overall, I think, brother, that team was stacked. Hey, Jorge Campos.
Honestly, it was. I like to think that it was mostly Rafa Marquez being able to shut down the attackers.
Yeah.
Because he played in Barca in those times.
Yeah, he played in Barca. I don't know if it was the early 2000s, but it was around there. He was a pretty good player. But I think it was like an early 2000s.
Hey, and it just went downhill after that.
Yeah, it did. Oh no, now they just care about the money. They just like
They did, but I did hear they made some changes into the MX.
Yeah, they did.
They made only 7 exports or from 7 foreign players.
Yeah.
They brought back relegation, so people actually can have to compete.
Yes.
To stay in their division.
I think that was a dumb decision by them. I mean, the only way you can get better is by having competition, and then they take out the relegation, so everybody's just happy. Oh, I lose 20 games. All right, well I'm not getting relegated, so my revenue's still coming in. So why would I argue?
Yeah.
That's I don't know what the president's
now
doing.
They're trying to push more. What's the word? They're trying to push for more European players to go out.
Yeah, now, but they should have been doing that. God knows how long. Honestly, 1990s, they should have been doing that. I don't know.
Honestly, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. They see that the World Cup, they're like, we're gonna speed run this 4 years. We're gonna be ready for the World Cup. Oompa Loompas are doing it right after they get embarrassed in this World Cup. 2020 was it 2022? It's 2023 now.
But it's like each time I think, they're gonna do a good performance. But they keep letting me down.
But do you think the level is actually gonna go up? Because of these changes that they're making last minute. They got 4 years. They ain't
gonna make no progress in 4 years. They should have been doing those changes like 20 years ago. They should have reacted quick enough. That president's an idiot. that president, what's his name? Luis de Luina, whatever his name is. Luis de
Luis del Trash?
Hey, that's a better name for him. He doesn't know what he's doing. He just cares about the profit. And I want a quick message to all the Mexican fans watching that stream. Stop buying their merch. I bought this merch like 3 years ago. Last merch I bought officially from the Mexican store. You know why? Because they keep letting me down. Letting me down. Every single time. You know, when I die, I want all of them. The president, the Mexican national team, all of those people that let me down. To lower me down into my grave so they can let me down one more time. One last time.
Oh my goodness.
Because I'm already be dead. That's it. I'm tired of it.
Well, let's just get on.
Disappointment.
All right, that was a little rant about Mexico and their national team.
They keep getting worse and worse. Let's go on. Let's go on.
Admiral Byrd's diary. Now, if you don't know, Admiral Byrd's diary is his personal journal that he kept while he was an American naval officer and he explored the Antarctica in the late 1920s and 1930s. I think that's a little bit before the World War, right?
Yes. It was.
And
I think, yeah.
And the diary contained detailed accounts of his experience and observations during the expedition, including the discovery of new land and the challenges navigating the harsh Arctic environment. But what some people don't know, what's mostly talked about is the conspiracy theory.
Yeah. Well, 1920 and 1930 is like right before. Well, I think the World War started around 1935, the World War II, around there. And this guy is really. I like to hear about this stuff because it's really intriguing. They have a lot of good facts, and overall, it's just really good for people to know about the experiences, the expeditions, stuff
Antarctica,
like under the scenes stuff.
Antarctica is literally the hardest place to live at. It's so cold. We barely got any people up there. I think mostly what we got up there are researchers. I don't even know what they're researching.
What are they eating?
I don't know. I don't know if they're going out hunting polar bears. I don't know if they get some stuff coming in. But I do know is that it's cold, and I don't like the cold. And it's barely any food out there. It's all just snow. I think they're digging for stuff. I don't know. They're going to dig out some mammoths. They're going to dig out like a virus that's going to kill us all. COVID.
They probably got a
COVID zombie virus.
They're trying to make the new zombies virus.
But according to his journal, Admiral Byrd discovered an advanced civilization in the Earth's interior. Okay? And according to the theory, Admiral Byrd contains detailed accounts of this discovery, including descriptions of the landscape, inhabitants of the inner world. And some proponents say that the U.S. government has actually been trying to cover this up. They're not letting people look at the diary, and they're saying that it's all fake news.
It's all fake news.
But
is this really credible, though, Jacani? Do you think this is real? This is something that the people should be worried about in Antarctica? Because we know that, who goes to Antarctica?
Scientists that are, approved by what? What are they approved by? The government?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what those, I guess most credible scientists are backed up by the government. But they hide. They're going to hide some important stuff.
Yeah, of course they're going to hide the important stuff that's coming out. You never know. You never know what's going to happen.
Hey, but stay tuned. Get more information, guys, on the Admiral Byrd's diary. You guys like what you guys hear?
Let us know.
We want you to know.
If you have anything about these topics that you want us to go more in depth, we can make a quick short YouTube video of just talking about one topic. You just, leave a comment down below. Let us know if you need us to talk about one comment. If you want us to get more into Admiral Byrd's diary, me and Tortuga can do a full-on deep research into it.
Try to.
And we'll give you the important facts, see what we can uncover, and the truth is out there. All right,
guys. Now we got our tradition of the Monkey Cast.
We got a monkey segment.
All
right. So right now we're going to be pulling up a video, YouTube Shorts, right here in front of your screen. Right here. This is a
short.
As you can see here by the title, road rage causes $70,000 of damage on a Tesla. And I'll tell you right now, the reason I haven't bought my Tesla isn't because I'm broke and got no money. It's because I know if I get into an accident, that joint's going to cost half the price, maybe even more of the Tesla. These parts are expensive on this Tesla, and if someone's bumping into me and causes a little scratch, I don't want to pay $20,000 just for Tesla to cover up that scratch.
Yeah, and I know Elon Musk ain't going to give you no money. He'll be like, no, I don't know you.
Elon Musk never gave me nothing.
Never. All right, let's get into it.
He was also being aggressively tailgated
Here he
by
goes.
the
He's
driver of
driving.
a work truck who thought he was driving
seeing
too
the-
slow. The
the
driver
car?
of the work truck was honking
Alright,
and
so he's
waving
trying
his
to let him
hands.
pass. Like,
As
it's
soon as
alright.
Ethan
Come
finished
on
passing
over.
traffic,
Oompa
he moved
loompa.
over to the
This
traffic
Is this the
light to
auto
let the
drive?
truck pass him. But
No,
the
he's
driver of the
driving.
truck
Oh,
he's
decided
driving
to
it?
cross two
He's
lanes
driving
to
it.
pass Ethan
Oompa
on the
loompa.
left
Oh!
before swiping
And he just
He
bumps
bumped
him.
him into it. The Lexus.
Dang.
Ethan into the passing
Car's
lane,
done.
where he was then
Car is
rear-ended
done.
by the blue Lexus.
Autopilot sounded the warning.
Autopilot sounded a warning at the moment of the initial impact, then kept the vehicle under control during
It's
the
The work
over.
truck just kept
The
going.
work
Yeah,
truck
it's
kept
gone.
going and was later
He didn't
located
care.
by the police, who said the driver will likely
Oh,
be charged
no.
for failing to stop. Luckily, everyone involved was unhurt, but the Tesla was deemed a
Well,
total loss
that's what
due to
happens
damage to the undercarriage.
When you drive the Tesla, that is exactly what happens.
People get mad at you. They probably think you're sleeping on the wheel. I'm like, this Oompa Loompa's really sleeping on the wheel.
Drake, it's just like these Teslas. Are they really? Can they really be trusted? 70,000 damage. $70,000.
$70,000 for damage. How much is that? Leave in the comments down below. I'm not much of a car expert on the damage and the
That's
cost.
basically
but
a new car.
If that happened, yeah, it is basically a new car. But if that damage happens
Look at
right
this,
there
Drake,
at
look
your
at this.
Tesla,
Look at that.
oh
Look
my
at that, Drake.
goodness.
It's terrible.
If that happens on your Tesla, like, what are you
terrible
gonna do?
stuff. Terrible stuff. I mean, guys, stay alert. Stay alert, people. This is a really dangerous world that we're living in with the Teslas. I don't trust them.
Teslas are going crazy, okay? Teslas are going crazy, and I got the numbers to prove it right here. Total deaths, 348
Total death.
driving Teslas. Hey, autopilot deaths is 19, and guess what? That number's just gonna keep going up. Elon Musk, tell us the truth. What are you doing? Are you trying to kill the whole world? Do I need to have the Neuralink inside my brain in order to drive this Tesla safely?
He wants people to be like, like robots and just die. Look at them. 348 deaths. 19 are the autopilot death counts.
I cannot believe it.
It's nonstop, and I promise you, you go on TikTok, you can just look up Tesla deaths or Tesla crashes. Like hundreds of videos will pop up.
And I'll tell you right now, there's at least 11 incidents involving Tesla cars using autopilot crashing into emergency vehicles upon coming up onto the scene of a crash. All right?
Facts.
7 of these resulted in 17 injuries.
Guys,
And 1 death.
These are scary facts. People are talking about, oh, I love Tesla, but I understand that there's other cars that they fail. Of course, it's a machine, but to have these many accidents, it's just absurd. I think they should be held accountable.
Come on. All right, let's be honest here. 348 deaths. There's not that many people driving these Teslas. I don't know how many Teslas are on the road. These are a lot of numbers. The numbers are going up, but I don't know if we should go to this extreme just yet. All right, maybe this is a low number. Maybe this is just a low number. We don't know yet. We don't know what's going on. I know Teslas are getting aggressive. I saw a TikTok of Tesla going 100 million miles per hour in China. They were slowing down.
Those things go fast. Those Teslas go fast.
Hitting the people, bah! But that person decimated. Nothing left of them. Keep going. Crash. Dead.
The thing I like about that Tesla is, hey, as soon as you take out the battery, it's done.
What Elon Musk needs to do, controversial opinion,
The battery's out.
but he needs to sell more Teslas to China and make sure they go kind of crazy. Because guess what? I don't like what they did with that balloon.
Oh.
They were spying right over the Monkey Cast studio.
They were spying on us. They knew that we were producing this content.
Hey, as soon as I
They
said
didn't like
delete your TikToks in the last episode, hey, they went on and
weren't
did
lying.
something aggressive.
We weren't lying when we told you these TikTokers from Chinese are dangerous.
And they're trying to look into
The
your stuff. They're
surveillance.
trying to steal
The
your
government.
information.
Be careful, people. Be careful out there. Pretty much, that's all we got for today.
Short Monkey Cast,
Short
quick and
Monkey Cast.
easy.
Quick and
Bam, bam, bam.
Quick facts for you.
It's been Draconic Action,
Try to go.
and we'll see you fudging later.
Bye-bye.
You too. Yeah, I'm the new Nate Shot now.
Oh. He did retire.